Welcome, everybody. Let's talk about essential oils for scars. I am 7 weeks post-op hip surgery on the left, about 5 months post-op hip surgery on the right hip. And I have one of my favorite blends that's been working really well to support scars after surgery. And I thought I would make it with you because I am all empty. I like using the root and petal rollers. They are my favorite. The roller ball is actually glass, not plastic. And if you don't know this tip, you can take the lid, hold it about here, pull, and it will pop the roller off. And then we are going to add in some essential oils to help support scars. So I will share this blend with you and we will go through this together, but we're going to add Yarrow Pom, Sandalwood, Helichrysum, Myrrh, Copaiba, Frankincense. And then if you have some of the ancient oils, we're going to add in some of the ancient oils as well for this. And I'll talk a little bit about those oils and why we add them in. But we're going to start with 15 drops of our Yarrow Pom essential oil. And Yarrow Pom is this really gorgeous blue color, very high in antioxidants. When you see this blue color, you know that that essential oil has a lot of chemazoline in it. So it gives it a gorgeous color. So Yarrow Pom is actually an oil that we can take internally to help with hormone support, metabolism support, but it's also a beautiful oil for the skin. We call it the Benjamin Button oil because it's great for wrinkles or any blemishes or aging skin to apply. So I use it topically, also internally. That's why your Yarrow Pom comes with this little dropper top to make it really easy to take this internally. You can see it's making this really gorgeous blue color right here. So we're going to add in our Yarrow Pom. We're also going to do 10 drops of sandalwood oil. So sandalwood is kind of a thicker oil. All the thicker oils, you'll notice I use a little dropper top on. And I get my dropper tops from Share Oils. And so I start with 15 drops. Everything else is 10 drops. And then when we get to the ancient oils, we're going to do 5 drops. But sandalwood is another great oil for skin and to support healing. Now, when we use essential oils on scars, we want to wait until that incision site is completely closed. So you can actually put the essential oils around the incision site until it's closed. And then once it's closed, you can start using the oils topically over that area. So we're adding in our sandalwood here. Next up is Helichrysum. I call Helichrysum the Phoenix Tears oil. If you are a Harry Potter fan, you know what I'm talking about. This is probably the closest thing to Phoenix Tears, but it's a really great oil to support the skin and to also help to stop bleeding. If you've got any cuts or scrapes, even if you have a bloody nose, you can put it down the bridge of the nose and it works really great to stop any type of bleeding. So I think of Helichrysum as a first aid oil. Okay, next up is myrrh. And I actually keep my myrrh oil in my bra to warm it up a little bit because it's a very thick oil and it's hard to get that cap off unless you warm it up. So you can put it in your pocket. I stick it in my bra. And I use a dropper top on this because myrrh is very, very thick. Look at that viscosity. It almost looks like syrup. Now, some people will tell me, or I've heard people say that they thought that their myrrh oil was defective because it creates this resin. If you can see this along the bottle, that's normal. Myrrh is just a very, very, very thick oil. So warm it up, use your body temperature. You could run it over a little bit of warm water. You could also keep your myrrh oil in the refrigerator if you wanted to, but it is a thick oil. So we have to have patience when it comes to using our myrrh oil, but it's actually a really amazing oil for skin support. Kind of like frankincense, kind of like our other ancient oils. So be patient when you're using these thicker oils, but they are worth, what is that saying? The juice is worth the squeeze. They're worth it because of all of those amazing properties. So very thick, kind of comes out like syrup, but you're going to want to put a couple drops of your myrrh into this blend. Next up is Copaiba. Copaiba is one of those oils that actually increases absorption. So you can add Copaiba to any roller bottle that you want to make the absorption even better. So I'm going to do 10 drops. of our Copaiba. We know that Copaiba works on the endocannabinoid system, which is kind of the umbrella system for every system in the body when we think of neurological, musculoskeletal, digestive, reproductive, respiratory, all of those different systems. Copaiba works to really support the body in a lot of ways, similar to the next oil that we're going to put in, which is frankincense. Frankincense also works on every single system in the body and is amazing for skin as well. So 10 drops of Frankie. And frankincense is an enhancer oil. So while Copaiba helps to increase the absorption, frankincense actually helps to enhance those chemical constituents, makes it even more potent. So if you've got frankincense, you've got Copaiba, whenever you're making roller blends for support, add those in because they're very, very helpful. And then we've got our ancient oils. If you happen to snag your ancient oils, this is a great one to use for support with skin and with scars. So we're going to use a couple of them. We're going to use Hyssop, Galbanum, and Cistus in here. And I actually wrote an ebook, a 36-page ebook about the ancient oils and how to use them, and did a master class on that. So if you want the class replay in the ebook, I'll link that up for you too. But we're going to do 5 drops of each because these are really potent oils. They're also very precious oils because they just came in our ancient oils collection. So less is more with these. So this is our Hyssop, and then we'll do 5 drops of our Galbanum. Add that in. You'll notice these ancient oils, they smell of the earth. They're definitely more potent oils, but very, very powerful oils to support our health and our wellness. And then this is 5 drops here of Cistus. So if you've got those goodies, add them in. This is what it looks like so far. And then we are going to top with your carrier oil. I like fractionated coconut oil. I also like emu oil specifically for scars. You could add a little bit of vitamin E oil if you wanted here, but I'm just going to use some fractionated coconut oil. Top it to about there. You want to leave a little bit of space to put that roller ball back in, like so, and you can push down and pop it in. They also make these little tools. I found this one from Share Oils that you can press down and pop it in to get that on. If you have any trouble getting the roller ball on, you can also just use the lid. This is why I love the root and petal rollers because they have colored lids, and then shake it up really good. It's very thick, so you're gonna, whoa. As I throw it on the ground, but you're going to shake up your roller bottle and then you're going to use that topically. So again, wait until the scar is completely closed. This is real life, y'all. I'll pop that recipe up there again if you want to take a screenshot, but it's 15 drops of Yarrow Pom, 10 drops of Sandalwood, Helichrysum, Myrrh, Copaiba, and Frankincense, 5 drops each of Hyssop, Galbanum, and Cistus. And you're going to apply it to the scar, and then you're going to do, once it's closed, do a little bit of scar tissue massage very gently. If you're in the initial stages with the scar, it may just start with just connecting it. So looking at the scar, you may get a washcloth and just gently start to desensitize the scar in that area. And I would wait till about 4 to 6 weeks post-op to actually do the scar tissue massage. I will do another, we may even do a master class on this about scars and scar tissue massage and things that you can do to really break up those adhesions in that scar tissue and make sure that it's moving really well. So stay tuned for that, but this is my recipe that I have used. It works really well. And then after that 4 to 6 week mark, when you roll the oils on, you can do circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. You can go back and forth, side to side. You can go up and down along that scar, and then even pull the tissue in different angles because you want to make sure that that is moving. This is really important, regardless of where the scar is. If it's on your abdomen or hip or different areas, breaking up that scar tissue is really, really important. It's going to help with your mobility and your range of motion and decrease pain. It can feel a little bit unpleasant in the beginning, but it will really, really make a big difference. And then other oils that are great for scars, there's several. This is my kind of tried and true blend, but even something as simple as lavender and frankincense, or I really like the blend Immortelle. Those are great oils to be using to help and support. And if you found this helpful, let us know. If you found a scar recipe that's been working really great for you, share it with us below. Stay tuned. I'll be sharing more information with this and doing a masterclass, a deep dive into more tools and tricks that we can use to break up scar tissue. Have a great day. Bye.